Hi, good morning everybody. Thank you for inviting me to speak. I am filling in today for Indra Joshi as she wasn't able to speak due to what's going on in the country. I have got several hats on today. I'm going to present the Digital Nurse Network for you that's run by Jenny Smith, who is the Network and Nursing Manager, and we've also got two clinical nurses that run that team. I am the Primary Care Digital Transformation Lead for NHSX, which is a new thing to everybody. I don't know who's heard of NHSX, but if you want further explanation, please do come over to the store and speak to me. I'm also here today to help promote the GP Online services for the NHS app and all things digital for nurses. I am a nurse myself, so I'm a member of this Digital Nurse Network as well as supporting it from a work side. It's very personal to me because I still work in Essex as a nurse when I get time on bank holidays and weekends and things like that, and I really love it, and I'm passionate about the digital tools helping us out on the front line to get people more able to look after their own healthcare conditions, which is what we need to start bringing back, the culture of change for people taking the onus on themselves to help them manage their healthcare. So the Digital Nurse Network, what is the offer of support for nurses? I've got to remember to press my button. So basically nurses are integral, we know that, and Ipsos Mori, a big survey company, put us as nurses as the most trusted profession. We spend the most time with patients on the shop floor than any other healthcare professionals, and we often experience battles, shall we say, against other healthcare professionals. But I truly believe in primary care nurses are the people to actually lead the way digitally. We're adaptable, we've got flexible skills, and generally we work across the healthcare system. So how nurses can support the delivery of transformation programs. We can have your voice heard, we can share honest opinions, and we can spread the word. The biggest thing for what I'm here today is to spread the word. Please come and sign up to the Digital Nurse Network on behalf of your nurses. It includes healthcare assistants, allied healthcare professionals, anybody that's caring. Although it's called Digital Nurse Network, it is for all people with nursing skills and that are interested in the digital revolution really that's going to be happening in the next few years. So the Digital Network is an online platform where you can share ideas and awareness of digital national programmes. NHS England come up with this idea about 18 months ago, and they put some money in to build this network to try and reduce pressures on primary care in support of the long-term plan and the new GP contract, which aligns a lot of the digital commitments. And I feel that the nurses are on the shop floor aligning these digital commitments every day. And it's very lonely out there sometimes. So this is a network that hopefully can engage people, make people feel secure and confident to use the digital tools. So we need a national digital network, we decided, because there is inequality in support and training offers to nurses out of primary care. The digital landscape is changing very quickly, vastly, all in different areas nationally. I'm sure everybody's in a different space in their practice, and what we want to do is create a network that actually everybody can join and actually have passion about and actually start sharing the learning with everybody. So the vision for the network is to start nationally, then go locally, and obviously become sustainable. At the moment, as I say, the Digital Nurse Network has two specialist nurses, Anne and Helen, and Jenny, one of the network managers. Because of what's happening at the moment, our recruitment's on hold, but we have got two posts that will be shortly advertised in the new year. We're hoping for nurses to join that Digital Nurse Network team. The coverage will be the south, hence, if you want to join us, there will be information about that in the new year. Unfortunately, I can't promote that at the minute because the recruitment has been put on freeze, but that will be coming. We do need people in the south to be promoting this network. So the Digital Nurse Network gives us a lot of things as nurses. The first thing is webinars. The girls are doing monthly webinars at the moment. There was one yesterday, and I believe there was an online consultation presentation. I actually wasn't able to join yesterday because I was at another CCG doing another piece of work, but I'm told it was very valuable. And the feedback, I think Jennifer was on the call, wasn't you? I think there was some information that we weren't aware of, even myself being part of the team, that there's money available to help nurses try and start these online consultations and build appointments. Like Jennifer said, her experience as a patient booking for a smear test was not really ideal. We need these appointments online. And when Helen does this presentation, she goes in to tell you about her case study of her practice 2 years ago, only having 8% of smear tests. So she decided to put 4 appointments online, 2 early morning, 2 in the evening, I think 3 times a week, I believe. And within 6 months, her percentage went up to 96% compliance. So very proud. She got Practice Nurse of the Year for that. And when she presents it, it's much better than me actually telling you about it. But that's the sort of thing she shares, and that's the sort of confidence and expertise you get with joining these webinars. So what's in it for you? We're going to share, collaborate, upskill and give knowledge to everybody. We want to promote digital. We don't want the negatives. We don't want we can't do. We want we can do and we will do. And obviously that's what I'm here for today. So please come over, sign up with us and get all your nurses, healthcare professionals, anybody that can actually promote this digital space with us that might feel quite lonely at times because they haven't got a network to tap into. I think care home managers and care home nurses are one of them. They are out there on their own sometimes, and I feel if we can get them on this network, it will actually value them because there's a lot of digital care home projects going on at the moment. Okay, so I've talked about this briefly. On the Digital Nurse Network webinars, there is an opportunity to share projects that you've done. We're able to give you support in creating them slide decks and skills to deliver webinars, which often nurses haven't got. Personally, I have them set my webinars up as well, because yeah, it's complicated. And as nurses, we want to talk about the nursey stuff. We don't want to worry about how to set up a WebEx. So there's support there for your digital to be able to communicate with this new network. The cervical screening slide. So I just spoke about this for Helen, and this is the recommendation that was actually put into place by her and actually has made real progress across the country for nurses actually getting on board and actually putting their appointments out there. Again, if you want to know anything more about that project, we do have a case study, and on the platform, if you join up, is all this information that I've spoken about today. So what we'd love you to do today, as I've said, is join up to the network, share and tell other nurses, other healthcare professionals, get online, join this network. Everything is recorded from a WebEx point of view, so if you miss it or you want to see a particular presentation that's being presented, like the online consultation yesterday, you can just dip in and out any time, in your own time, to reflect on this work. So the contacts, as you can see, I've spoken about Anne, I've spoken about Helen, I've spoken about Jenny. This is all their contact information from a digital perspective. If you do want to come and speak to me about anything else in primary care digital transformation, there's lots going on, and happy to share my contact details with you. They were obviously kind enough not to put my contact details on there today, but do please come over and have a word. And that's me. Thank you very much. I'll go back to Jenny.